Probably help if I am muted. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the AAA meeting. I am your host, Rsist, and again, I am starting the show by myself. Fucking shocking. What's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Happy Monday and happy Memorial Day. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal, well, a nice Memorial Day. Beautiful weather. Probably going to do some cooking out at some point tonight. See what's going on in the chat. Frankie Deller, hello. Bookworm Addict, I hope you and the fam put pretty flowers on Mrs. Sin's grave. Last I checked, my wife was not dead. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Babe, are you out there? Are you dead? Did you die and not tell me? Because I'm going to be very upset because dishes have to be done. Okay, there she is. I'm not dead. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. All right. Tornado warning in San Antonio? Well, don't be in San Antonio. Easy. Alive still? Good. Dishes have to be done. What's up, Fostonia? How you doing? Oh, you know what? You're right, Fake Gamer Cat. It should be Shelly's ghost. It could be Shelly's ghost. You're right. I didn't even think about that. Ooh, I am a bit annoyed with myself. I don't have any water bottles at the studio all day today. I knew I was forgetting something. Didn't know what the fuck it was. Didn't get no water at the studio. So I guess I'm just going to have to drink a beer. Darn. Don't get ectoplasm on the dishes. That's true. Fake Gamer Cat said, oh, good. Then do the laundry. Congrats on not being dead, Mrs. Sin. Yeah. It's been a scrappy weekend weather-wise here. Really rainy. For the most part, it's not been too rainy here this weekend, but it's colder than I want it to be. You know? So I'm gonna have to get some water for the studio. I got to do some shopping this week for this weekend things because I will not be here Friday. Thus why I am hosting this evening. Because I won't be here Friday. So fix that real quick. Boop, 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 save. Share it out, pour one out for the armed service. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Today was the day of the weekend that was half decent. Friday, Saturday, Sunday were all cold and rainy. I think the rain's coming back, but sunny and 67 there. Let's see, what are we looking at? 65-ish and sunny, so not complaining. I'm not complaining too bad. Who's hosting Friday? Drunksley, if he shows up. Oh, maybe Polly, if he shows up. I'm just on my own. I'm just here on my own today. Yay, me. Real time hello. Sorry. Dickhead with an engine, hello. Loud engine, that's wonderful. Well, let me check, see if I got a texty poo from Sir Drunksley. No, Polly not showing up is one thing. That's expected at this point, but Drunkle? No call, no show? You don't do that no more. We're here, Mr. Sin. I know you guys are. What's going on, guys? I love all you guys in the chat, and we love you, Fostonia. Maybe a little more than 6%. Engines are loud, or are your walls sent? No, the engines are loud. That's a thing here is like, that was a thing growing up. Yeah, that was a thing growing up in Cleveland was like, people would take like their Chevy Cavalier or whatever shitty little car and like put holes in the muffler and make it, hey, that's me. Put holes in the muffler and make it sound like that for no fucking reason. And like, wow, this is a really fucking lame trend. This is super fucking lame. Why are you guys doing this? Your car is a piece of shit. You've got a Chevy Cavalier. You've got a 4-door Kia with a giant spoiler on it, and you're just putting holes in your muffler to make it sound loud. It's not cool but now people are still doing it. So apparently it's just going to be a thing forever, I guess. It's like the gayest shit ever, but people are just going to keep doing it. Finally rain here in Ireland after a couple of weeks of dry, sunny stuff. Oh, I bet the grass liked that. Like, I thought it was lame as a teenager because, you know, people, I forget what they called it, ricing the cars or something like that. Some dude in an orange little BMW, and it sounded like speed. Oh, God. I hate them. I hate them. A GM Metro. Putting holes to improve the aerodynamics. Uh-huh. Blay says, hi, she's next to me. I don't care. I don't believe her. I need Blay proof of life, or else she's dead to me. Dead. Dead to me. Less than 3 zobles. I don't want to hear your car over my music. But, like, it's so impractical. It's so fucking impractical to have a car that loud. Some max power way. Thought it was lame as a kid. I think it's retarded as an adult. It's not cool. And I wonder if they think women, like, just immediately panties wet, puddle on the ground. Yes, the speed holes. All right. Are we just not getting co-hosts? All right, I'll give it about 5 more minutes before I leave Discord. I know as soon as I leave Discord, they're going to pop up in chat like, hi, hello, I am here. Were there any really good debates in the past week? Let's just go debate. Let's just type debate into YouTube, see if we can find anything. AAA. Because I would like to find something for us to watch tomorrow, and I do love covering the debates. I think they're very fun. Jordan Peterson versus 20 atheists. I think I have something about this in the news, but is Jordan Peterson even a Christian? Like, I don't even think he's not a Christian, is he? Huh. Charlie Kirk, Q&A, debate, Cambridge Union, meh. Peterson is not a Christian? I didn't think so. Oh, he worship lobsters, yeah. Oh, no. Destiny covering it. Oh, no. Oh, this could be interesting. Should the U.S. deport its citizens from Jubilee, liberal, MAGA, leftist, conservative? Let's take a look. Maybe we can watch this tomorrow.
We are so far past the point of using security and information breach as a justification to delete these apps. It's never going to get banned.
I 100% agree with that, actually.
But the argument...
Period.
I disagree. I don't stop celebrating.
What?
I disagree.
What?
Yeah, this could be interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll put this one on the docket for tomorrow. Oh, thanks, YouTube. Just look up debate. I get 1 day, 2 days, 6 hours, 3 weeks, then 8 months. Thanks, YouTube. Fucking phenomenal. 1 year, 2 months. Okay, yeah, we'll do that one tomorrow.
We are so far.
This could be fun. Yes, there we go. Save that for tomorrow. I like that. No, we don't. You don't get to see the news yet. No sneakies in line. How we doing? They already sound insufferable. I've been getting 3+ years lately. My YouTube home feed has been fucked. It's been fucked and it sucks. What's up, Zero? Oh, Zero, what's going on? How you doing? Take a hit of my vape here real quick. All right, yeah, I don't even have a cold open for a by myself show. Wasn't expecting to be on Sin's channel today. Well, here we are. Mine is just boring. Mine's usually good. Like, my homepage is usually shit I want to watch. But in the past, like, week or so, it's just not been that. I've been getting pop-up notifications for channels that it's like 8 fucking years, or not years, it's like 8 fucking subs, and it'll be a pop-up notification for something in a different fucking language. And I'm blown away, because it'll be a song of something that you're not even subscribed to. Like, what's the point? I don't want to watch this. But yeah, I want to do something new. Try to do. I want to, like, maybe incorporate something new and interesting. And I have a kind of a prototype, if you would. It's not the same video I've seen 3 times today. It's stuff from 3 years ago. I had a 14-year-old video suggested the other day. I'm getting random Jimmy Dore videos from 8 years ago on my homepage. I was suggested a Matt Christensen video from 9 years ago. Let me pop up my homepage on my cellular device here real quick and see what it comes up with. Pulpy, yes. My music mix, yes. Okay, here we go. Pretty Little Baby Connie Francis Speed Up from a channel called Sun with 10 views. Time Frame from a channel called Crummy Filling with 8 views. Actual Justice Warrior, okay. Super Tramp, yeah, mix, yeah. Thrifting in the crate, like shit with like 3 views. Like, what? Why? That was nice to have come across my feed. I bet there's a lot that I could come across. Never mind. Never mind. We'll leave that joke there. We'll leave that alone. But okay, I guess we're winging it today, chat. So hit the like button, share it out on your social media. If you want to support the channel, you know exactly how to do that. We are on a different channel today, probably looking at low numbers across the board. So your likes and your shares and all that stuff mean more. I need you now more than ever. I need it so good. It's so good. See my comment above? It's just some dude making kids happy. That'll always be a good thing in my book. Oh. Oh, nice. That's cool. See, it's cool to be nice to people. Dude just giving shit away, that's awesome. If we're waiting on stream, can we have Wingy's horse? If we can get a bingo, I guess. If we can get a bingo, we can have the horse. That's fine. Let me fuck it. Let me pull up the bingo. God damn, hold up. Hold, please. Sure, fuck it. Let's pull up the bingo board. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to close Discord out. If you guys see the hosts come into Discord, I am going to ask you to kindly remind them that they should not have showed up 20 minutes late. Because Discord and Firefox, for some reason, tax my goddamn RAM so fucking bad. The two of them together bring it up to like 40% usage on their own. So yeah, hit the like, share it out, all that fun stuff. Slabs down below if you want to support. And here's the bingo. You guys know the bingo board. Fuck it, we're playing bingo today, I guess. I'll give you some freebies. Cheating at bingo. Eve, cat noises. Shelly is the captain. And I'll give you one more freebie. Not explosions in the distance. Let's call it goal. I'll give you goal as a freebie because I don't see that happening. So why not? Why not throw that in as a freebie? So yes, the like, the share, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. What I want to do is I want to start a little bit on my Friday show or whatever day I'm hosting. There's just a couple of things to talk about nerd stuff. I like nerd stuff. You like nerd stuff. I'm getting Miss Sin into nerd stuff. She is currently right now either watching this show or Attack on Titan. because I'm getting Miss Sin into nerd stuff and she's liking it. She picked out her first Warhammer mini yesterday. I took her to the nerd store and she looked around and she picked one out and she came back to me. She said, I want this one. She brought to me Saint Celestine. Fucking awesome work. Miss Sin did it. Yes, babe. I'm guessing Takari. Nope. She wants Sisters of Battle. And Alan for 5 said, Sin. Malin, how you doing, sir? Thank you for the $5 reduce. Much, much appreciated. That is very kind of you. And there's a new cinematic trailer that I want to watch. Thousand Suns is good.
I was there when he painted this.
What's that?
An oddity among his schematics and calculations.
How fucking... look at that. Terra. Luna. Drunkle. Mars.
Yet, they seemed to help him. A way he could express the enormity of his plan.
That's the Sisters of Silence. That's the other one I think you might like, babe.
Not if the legions are successful. It depends on how deep the rot goes.
No, this is not Space Marine 2. This is called... I think this is a game they're coming out with about the Horus Heresy. It says Warhammer, the Horus Heresy. It's the tabletop Horus Heresy. I would love to buy some of these minis, the Horus Heresy minis. Yes, the Sisters of Silence are... They took a vow of silence. Yeah, this is cool as fuck. Yeah, okay, this is what they released. This is what I want to get my hand on, the Sartorian armor, Sartorine armor. Where is it? Bring that back. Yeah, these fucking things. How cool is that?
The attack failed.
How many?
Half of the legions now stand with Horus.
You're
Is that Malkador?
surprised?
In the end, I suppose not. Do you wonder if they might be right? Many will sympathize with their rebellion.
I am the Emperor's spear. What I think doesn't matter.
What now, then?
We make ready for a war that may never end.
Yeah. I would love to just build the Horus Heresy stuff. I don't think I would ever use it on tabletop, but I would love to build the Horus Heresy stuff. It's so cool. Oh. This is really cool. It is very cool. It's very interesting. Yeah, I wanted to have a little nerd corner time of the show, you know. Just it's a little something to take a look at. But the makers of Warhammer 40K, it's doing so well that they just gave $27 million to their employees and its staff. They're just like, yeah, here's a fucking bunch of money, guys. Have fun. Go nuts. Just here, have a bunch of money. The Boom Time continues. A Warhammer 40,000 maker games workshop, which announced it's handing out $20 million, approximately $27 million, to its staff as a bonus. The Nottingham, UK gross company behind Warhammer tabletop games and their expansive setting said that for the 52-week ending in June 1st, the core revenue was $560 million, up over $55 million in a year. So they're like, here, have the world's most expensive pizza party. Is more or less what they did. Here you guys, $27 million. There you go. Enjoy. You've earned it. Enjoy. You guys have worked very hard. How cool is that shit, man? Good for them. I think that's awesome. I'll take a chunk of my drink. Yeah, this kind of sucks with only one host here. Damn, not even at 100 people watching. Alright, fuck it. Let's just get through it. No, they don't advertise. They advertise to their people. That's kind of how they do it. Like the thing we just saw was an announcement. It wasn't an advertisement. It was just an announcement of a thing. Like, if you just saw that, you'd be like, what the fuck? Horus Heresy? What is this shit? Was it really their employees making that much of the profit, or was it like YouTube fan art created things all over TikTok making? Who knows? I guess it's more of like, do you get more out of advertisement or word of mouth kind of question, I guess. It's okay, babe. We like to. I know. I'm just whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not bitching. Anyway. The Witcher series is officially canceled by Netflix. After years of monster hunting, political intrigue, and sorcery, The Witcher is heading towards its final season. Netflix confirmed that the saga will wrap up after season 5. Shouldn't have got rid of Cavill. Shouldn't have fucked around and listened to people who bitched about him being a dude bro lore guy. Now, your biggest project, arguably your most successful project, is in the shitter. I don't know what you expected. I knew what happened as soon as they got rid of Cavill. What they brought in the lesser Hemsworth brother, like they thought people were going to be like, oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I'll take the lesser Hemsworth. I'm really hoping for a live action 40K. I have one at $40 and a penny, Festonia. There's one there. You can take a look at that. We don't even have to worry about divvying up between hosts. How dare he checks notes, wants to be lore anchor. I know. He wants to. They called him if I remember correctly, it was something like a dude bro or something like that, and said he was hard to work with because he kept reading the books. Like, that's the point, guys. You're not. Never mind. They want the lady, I guess girl from Snow White to be the new Hermione in the HBO Harry Potter series. And I think Snape is supposed to be Michael B. Jordan, maybe? Yeah, no, that's literally what it was. No, we can't listen to a man. I'm going to take a drink of my drink on this one. JB, that's a good question. Does that mean we can put Joe Biden in a dreadnought? No, I don't think we can. I think people who go into dreadnoughts have to be, like, of sound mind. And obviously not Michael B. Jordan. Oh, you're right. That's not him. The Milky Way will be visible over Memorial Day weekend and across the U.S., it should have said. Went to see our galaxy. So the time has passed, but I thought some of these pictures were fucking... Get the fuck out of here. Okay, we can't zoom in. We can't, like, pull up the pictures. Look at some of these pictures that people got. How fucking cool. How cool is that shit? This was in Spain. This was in Malta. Where's this one? Sierra Nevada. I have no idea where this is. Let's get some background music or something, man. I feel like this show is not good. Probably gonna... This is probably going to be another one of those shows that I end up taking down. It's alright. We're here now. Angela Wilhelm, the Citizen Times, USA Today. It doesn't say where that is. Again, oh wait, this is State Park. Did this one say where? Oh, North Carolina. And Massachusetts, and some pretty cool shit. Oh shit, you guys see this? Macron, French president, was mushed by his wife in public. It was like they were having a conversation, and the she-beast that his wife is mushed the fuck out of him. Look at this. That was a two-handed mush. That was a two-handed. Ugh. Again, like if this were a woman and a man was off to the side doing that to a woman, it would be front page news everywhere. They would have arrested him. Yep. Feds approve Indiana ban on soda and candy from SNAP purchase. What? Cool, my bell's not even working. Nice. Super fucking cool show today. Yeah. They are and this was a big issue that they have been talking about for a long time, considering doing. Hoosers, fucking Hoosers, will no longer be allowed to purchase candy, soda using taxpayer-funded food assistance, making Indiana the first state to receive federal waiver for the restriction. USDA Secretary Brooke Rollins, like Seth Rollins, signed off on Indiana's request this week, according to the Friday news release from Governor Mike Brown. Yeah, I'm pretty good with this. I don't think at all that this shit should be used for, like, taxpayer money should not be used to buy junk food. If you're going to get social benefits, which I think is by and large okay, social safety nets are usually a good thing. But you shouldn't be, and especially at like $9 a case fucking soda. No, you're not buying $5 2-liter, $9 a 12-pack soda. No, you're blowing taxpayer money. Absolutely not. I'm fine with it. Soda is banned, JK. Ban on soda and candy. I'm fine with that. As someone actively on it, I even endorse this. I think it's fine, yeah. Saying Wizard, I'm for it just for the fact there are a lot of single mothers who don't cook and think feeding their kids processed food is a substitute. Yeah. Like, I think we are probably going to end up doing a little bit of a cookout tonight. Miss Sin's got to go to the store and do some buying, and I think we're going to have a little cookout. Why the fuck not? Can I start a candy black market then? No, soda's not going to be illegal. It's just you can't use government money. Luxury food and T-bone steaks. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Question marks on a sin dono means that shouldn't have been question marked. I wonder if because I used... Okay, maybe. Like a drunk sorority chick. Smash the fucking like button, Bebo. Thank you, Fostonia, for the $40 American. Much appreciated. Yeah, that's a fucking good one. I like that one a lot. I buy a shoulder of beef. This is the government. Yeah, that's fair, Chris. Can we get a big thank you to Fostonia for the very generous 40 flat? A Seattle mayor condemns Christians after their worship service gets attacked by Antifa. Let's take a look.
Crazy arrest happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, backing up. Multiple arrests.
I think that this is insane. Well, okay, hold on. Before I make some snap judgments here, let's take a look. Seattle PD arrested 23 violent Antifa thugs who attacked a Christian worship event. Oh, so it was just people... People were just... They were holding a service at the former Chaz Chop Chop Chaz zone.
What do you dream about? What do you...
SNAP benefits should only be on substance foodstuffs, no luxuries. I agree with that. So, just so I understand this, I wish this were satire, then I just read that part out. Like I said, not satire. Seattle Mail was anger at Christians and had been given the right to pray in a public space. Again, you would never, ever, 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 ever condemn this if it were Jewish people praying in public, if it were Muslim people praying in public. You would never condemn that, but it's Christians, so it's okay to condemn it. If it were Catholics, they would know better than to try to attack it. But it's Christian, so it's okay to condemn it. I think that it doesn't fucking matter what religion you are. First Amendment, freedom of religion. You have the right to pray in public. Does not fucking matter. Bruce Harrell has released a statement written by whoever the fuck his director of communications condemning the Christians for holding... Again, you would never condemn Jews. You would never condemn Muslims. You would never condemn anything else. For some reason, it's only okay to do to Christians. First Amendment is supreme. Yeah, no, the issue here is Antifa. Shocking. I know. Antifa is an issue. And this mayor cucked out. Cucked out. I'm here for the bingo, but can't stay. This bitch. I mean, it is a Monday bingo, so we're going to count that as... We're pretty sure you've had some Oh My God content. We'll count Shelly's mic just to get it off there. Yeah, we still get to do farts and Shrek Shelly. She's in the chat, so it still counts. I'll count you being here as Fish. We'll count it as Fish. Seattle Mayor bends to the whim of domestic terrorists. That's what I'm taking away from this. That's what it sounds like. Striker. I know some who do that now. Sucks. They have kids barely. Wait, what? What did Felder say? Oh no. Oh no. What did Felder say? Holy shit, Felder. Wow. Alright, let's keep it moving. They're lighting off fucking fire. Are they lighting off Memorial Day fucking fireworks? Is Memorial Day a firework holiday? What? No. I want. So big volcano. They 1,000-foot lava fountain, big volcano. Let's watch the video. Look at that. How fucking terrifying is that? 1,000-foot lava come spewing out of the fucking earth. Look at that. Dude, what can you even do? As a human being, if you're in the path of that, what can you even do? There's nothing to be done. Lava comes in, you have a way with words. Hey, man. Shut up. Yeah, it's Earth Bukkake. There's just nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing you can do with that shit. It's fucking terrifying and insane. Oh, God, Earth ejaculation. All right, that's good. How fucking crazy. Look at, would you just keep the fucking video up? Look at that shit. That's fucking bananas. Can I just fucking let me? God, Fox News has the worst UI website I have ever seen. This is a good one. 50% of posts about feminism on X are negative. To shreds, you say. Yeah. Because feminism is not feminism anymore. Feminism is not the feminism that it used to be. It's not about equal rights anymore. It's about women bashing and man hating. That's all feminism is to these people. And people they don't want anything to do with it. People aren't interested in it. Obligatory rookie numbers, got to get them up. Hey. Movie reference. The key findings in the report. Let's take a look while you guys hit the like button and share it out and all that fun stuff. And slabs and farting on Miss Sin because she's out in the chat being bad. You know she is. Countries where feminism holds stronger presence on the public agenda, the conversation is more diverse and moderate. Anti-feminism is characterized by a lack of internal diversity and higher radicalization. In countries such as Chile, Spain, and the U.S., over 75% of anti-feminist discourse comes from highly homogenous communities. Furthermore, in Brazil and the U.S., 85% of these messages are linked to right-wing and far-right ideologies. Social media platforms have become tools for attack. Feminism skeptics are more likely to fall into anti-feminist discourse. So, did you guys watch a video I did the other day about the pyramid? of white supremacy, genocide, whatever, from Harvard. It's like that, but for women. Social media, I just read that one. Feminism skeptics, I just read that too. Okay, I'm on number 5. The radicalization of equality conversation may be leading young men to dangerously tend towards the anti-feminist camp. The radicalization of equality conversation. You know what? This might make a good video, actually. I might make this into a video. I'm going to save the rest of that for later. This is a good one. Let me clear my throat real quick. Old school feminism was needed. Modern feminism is destroying it. It's because it seems like right now, more than anything, modern feminism is about getting revenge on people rather than trying to help other people. If that makes sense. It's about getting revenge on the man and all this stuff. So I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with Hassan's very rough week. Before we get into this portion of the news, if you guys would hit the like, share it out, all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. And most importantly, hit the like, please. We're over 10% to goal, but hit that like. Steve Dave's not here to yell at people, so we'll never know.
Of this gamer, Hassan Piker, who regularly employs awful genocidal rhetoric against Jewish people and the Jewish...
This is not up for debate. Hassan Piker, Hamas Piker, generally is pro... whatever whatever political violence he favors at that time. If it's anti-right wing, if it's anti-Jewish, if it's anti-whatever, he is pro-physical violence against that. Can we get a dead Obie? Oh, I don't even know if I still have that. Hold on, I gotta see if it's still...
Jewish state. Like,
I think this is like not only defamation against me, but I think it's also defamation against the New York Times too. Because they also wrote my dehumanizing anti-Semitic sentiment. Of course, they wrote it in the most New York Times way possible, but they put it in the record where they said I accuse Israel of doing a genocide.
I don't know if I still have that right now. Festonia. I'm going to have to look for it. Give me a minute.
You know? Because if that's
guys,
his fucking framework.
Hello?
Did you know that was...
Okay, so he was just fucking eating that whole time. I thought he was just not talking. But he was just eating that whole fucking time. Thanks, Hassan. Let me pull that back. He's
really
pulling a food.
Awful genocidal rhetoric against Jewish people and the Jewish state. Like,
I think this is like not only defamation against me, but I think it's also defamation against the New York Times too. Because they also wrote my dehumanizing anti-Semitic sentiment. Of course, they wrote it in the most New York Times way possible, but they put it in the record where they said I accuse Israel of doing a genocide.
You have said that multiple times, that you think Israel is doing a genocide. Why is this even a topic of conversation? You yelled at people who rightly say that it is not a genocide. And I got some heat last time I said that. Look, I can think that what Israel is doing is wrong. I have been anti-war forever. You guys know that. But it's not a genocide. It doesn't meet any of the definition of the word genocide. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it is a genocide. There you go, Festonia. I got it. You know, fuck it. Why not? We'll do all upgrades. Why not, dude? We got anything better to do today? No. I'm poor. Yes. Upgrade city. It's upgrade city in this bitch.
You know? Because if that's his fucking framework...
Get the fuck out of here, ham and beans. Really? Okay, that's a little genocide. He's just chewing right now, guys. He's just munching.
Did you know that that was coming? Yeah, I saw it this morning. It is defamation. He's a fucking slanderous piece of shit.
So, calling out somebody who advocates for that kind of stuff, bad. Right? Hassan gets mad about that. Hassan got banned off of Twitch. Now we're going to follow this story as we go through it. Hassan gets banned off of Twitch for reading the manifesto of the man who shot the 2 Israeli ambassadors. He read it out totally uncritically, never disavowed it, kind of tacitly supported it, if anything. And he got banned for promoting terrorism on a 13-year-old plus gaming website. Got a 24-hour ban. And here was the, as this man so eloquently put, the retard Avengers. This was his take on it. I called it, the Israeli embassy shooting in D.C. is going to be used to usher in mass censorship of anyone critical of Israel, Jews, or Zionism. The ADL is going to use... Yeah, they've been doing this shit for years, but for some reason now you only care because it's your side getting hit. If you actually believed this kind of stuff, if this is something that you were like that you actually cared about, you would have said this about other things. So unbanned after 1 day, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. And they just let him go. Like, okay, you're good. No ban needed. It's fine. He should 100% be banned for life. And I'm not a big fan of deplatforming, but if they're going to implement these rules, it should be across the board. It should be everybody follows the same rules. That's how it is. That's how it should be. But what makes it a little more insidious is listen to this from XQC.
Take off.
Okay, chat, guys. I will leak, guys. I will leak a secret. I'm gonna leak a secret. Ready, chat? Guys, I don't know if it still works like that. Back in the days, it worked like that. Okay, when you're about to get banned, they send you a DM. Your partner manager will send you a DM and will contact you. Okay. And if it's like, oh, dude, can we hold off until this day or whatever? Sometimes they'll listen. Okay, it wouldn't surprise me if they timed the ban so where like it would be as half day off or day off or whatever. It is what it is. That's just kind of how it goes.
So if you're having a hard time understanding him, let me explain to you what he just said. If you are a big enough streamer on Twitch, your partner manager will reach out to you, inform you of the ban, and they will schedule the ban around a time that is convenient for you. So people like Hassan really do just live in a completely different world with this kind of stuff. I bet he's going to get in trouble for saying that because he probably wasn't supposed to. He probably wasn't supposed to. Let's just keep it pushing. People are upset at Pete Hagseth. I'm not exactly sure who Pete Hagseth is, but he said gentlemen. He said gentlemen. Now people are upset with him. Ladies and gentlemen, and I do mean ladies and gentlemen, the wokies are upset about this.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Secretary of Defense, okay. Polly's in chat. I know. We are almost done with the show. I'm not relaunching Discord and doing all that. I waited for over a half an hour for people to show up. And people are upset about it. The American sports and military, I don't think too much of it as an outsider, but I saw it as a given different strokes for different folks. But these words make me uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable by people saying, gentlemen. Uh-huh. Pardon me for being a Southern progressive who actually enjoys NASCAR, but it has become impossible for me to overlook the political leanings of NASCAR's leadership and fellow fans when Pete showed up tonight as the race grand marshal. Uh-huh. So they're not upset about him saying gentlemen. They're upset about him being who he is. I mean, just say that. Just say you're upset. You're upset that he is the guy that he is. Face it. This was supposed to be at the beginning, shit. Disney live-action remakes are worthless abominations. We've been saying this forever. We've been saying these things forever. We don't want to watch it. We're not interested in watching it. But now people are starting to pick up on it. Okay. A GOP lawmaker blasts dumb Trump comment on Zelensky despite his, quote, perfect, quote, criticism of Putin. So, let me refresh the video so you can see it. Whoops, wrong thing. No sound. Why no sound?
He's killing a lot of people, and yeah, I'll give you an update. I'm not happy with what Putin's doing. He's killing a lot of people, and I don't know what the hell happened to Putin. I've known him a long time, always gotten along with him, but he's sending rockets into cities and killing people, and I don't like it at all, okay? We're in the middle of talking, and he's shooting rockets into Kiev and other cities. I don't like it at all.
President, what do you want to do about that?
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. We'll see what we're going to do. What am I going to tell you?
What am I going to tell you? What am I going to tell you? Uh-huh. Dan Bongino says that the FBI is now investigating cocaine in the Biden White House. Yeah, the fucking hard drug that was found laying around the White House. Yeah, they're going to investigate it. I can't believe they didn't do that already. Why? If they found cocaine, if they found cocaine in the fucking back of a Uber car, they would take that guy to jail. Why are you not investigating that? Okay, fucking skip that. Cool. Oh, shit, no. Should not have skipped that one. That was the titular article on this shit show. A Massachusetts lawmaker wants a limit on personal vehicle usage. So they want to limit the usage of personal vehicles. The control of movement is impending. And we were called conspiracy theorists for months for talking about this. But now here they are saying it right out in the open. Discussion continues on ways for the government to reduce motor vehicle traffic on Massachusetts' overcrowded roadways. Yeah, greenhouse gases, roadway, traffic. Just say what it is. You want to... 15-minute city. Yep. You want to limit movement, and that has been their plan forever. They have been talking about doing this forever. Might be getting burnt out on all this shit I see constantly. I'm feeling pretty burnt out too, Zach. All right, got one palate cleanser. The bikers are being bikers. And this guy pushes him, and this guy does a flop. Homeboy did his finishing move and missed.
Police!
Homie did his finishing move and fucking whiffed. Super intimidating. I know, right? But all right, that's it. Guys, I'm done. Fuck this. I'm done. Thank you for coming and hanging out, and I will see you all next week. Later, guys.